Hey guys, for this video, a scenario I want to talk about is, how far would Omni-Man get if he was suddenly, introduced into the Marvel Universe? So let's say, for example, in this scenario, a portal opens up and Omni-Man just shows up at full health in New York City. What would happen? How far would he get? For this scenario, let's just say he opens up, he's in Manhattan, and then instantly, as soon as he arrives, he just starts causing havoc. He just kind of he kind of flies up to the air, kind of, does a brief, reconnaissance of where he's at. He's like, okay, I'm in New York City, or I'm on some place on Earth. This isn't my Earth, but I'm going to take this place over for Viltrum. What happens? Well, I think at first, he's going to cause a lot of havoc. He's going to cause a lot of destruction, especially for the more mid-tier / street tier type characters. People like Spider-Man, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Captain America, Hawkeye. Most other street level characters aren't going to be able to deal with this guy, and most of them are going to be caught off guard with just how merciless and just ruthless he is. I mean, he's not going to show any mercy. He just, for the most part, Omni-Man's not even really going to have time to discuss or even talk to these dudes. I could just see Omni-Man honestly just speed blitzing most street tier characters that he comes across instantly, kind of just getting rid of most people that look like superheroes to him. Okay, like these guys might obviously cause a threat. Obviously, he's come from a world that has superheroes, so he probably know how to identify somebody that is a superhero. I could just see him just, speed blitzing most Marvel type characters, honestly just kind of just, causing havoc. A lot of Marvel characters aren't really going to know what to do about it. Initially, like, who was this guy? Like, where did he come from? But I think somebody like Iron Man, Reed Richards can kind of, discern, okay, this guy's obviously some type of alien, or at least he's some type of super powerful dude. Maybe he's a mutant or a mutate. It doesn't really matter, but all we know is that he's just, causing a lot of destruction, causing basically anarchy in New York City. How do we handle this? I can see somebody like Iron Man, Reed Richards, etc. kind of just like, okay, like, let's have a plan. Let's just get the heavy hitters involved. I can see somebody like, Iron Man kind of recruiting people like Spider-Man, Hulk, Thor, Wonder Man, just basically just heavy hitters to kind of just handle this dude. Like, all right, we got to get rid of this guy. I can see them just kind of arriving. Omni-Man's just like, okay, what's going on? Now you basically got a 4v1. Honestly, I mean, as soon as that happens, I think he's going to lose. I don't think he can really, hang in there with the top tiers. I mean, obviously, he's going to cause a lot of havoc initially. But once, the Avengers or the Marvel Universe kind of becomes more acquainted or accustomed to this guy, kind of figures out how strong he is, all he got to do is really bring people like Thor or the Hulk and just kind of like, just let them kind of just handle that situation for what it is. There's really not that much he could do to those characters. I mean, even Hulk by himself might be enough, right? Somebody like Omni-Man isn't really going to know what to do with that. He's too strong. I mean, as Omni-Man is doing more punishment to the Hulk, he's just going to get stronger. Not only that, but he's going to get jumped as well. I mean, obviously, the Avengers, they're a team. So, hell, the Hulk isn't the only problem he has to worry about. He has to worry about people like Spider-Man, Iron Man, Thor, She-Hulk, Wonder Man, and etc. Even people like Ant-Man and the Wasp.